What's up, guys? Monetti here. Day 3, Power and Strength Week. It's week 1 of my phase 1 3-day program. And today I'm doing some horizontal push-pull. And it is some bent over rows, some bench press, some flies, some lateral raises, and some curls. And I'm going to talk over it as I do it. Here, just like every other workout or most other workouts, I'm doing some foam rolling just to get the lats loosened up. I also use foam rolling as a little meditative kind of therapy before my workouts. It helps me prepare for the workout. And then shoulder band distraction up next. I'm just trying to loosen up my pec and shoulder area and get it more mobile. The more mobile your shoulder is, the more muscle you'll be able to activate and recruit for your workout. So it just makes sense in my mind anyway. Next up, band pull apart. So I'm going to activate the upper back. So stretch and then strengthen, guys. That's kind of my philosophy for every workout. Those band pull apart just activate the muscles around the shoulder blade. And likewise with this scaption raise. Just by bringing my thumbs up, I'm working a different part of my shoulder blade area, which is going to be what I'm using most for my horizontal push-pull today. Next up, little side plank, activate the core, get the shoulders fired up, the lats. You know, I like doing core as my workout most days. You know, pretty much every day that I'm working out, I'm doing some kind of core exercise, if not two, just to be efficient with it and keep my abs and core nice and tight. And, you know, obviously, who doesn't want a strong core? It just makes sense, right? So I usually start every workout with some core movement. And my first exercise up is a barbell bent over row. My reps are going to be 5. I'm looking for a 5 rep max. And I'm doing 5 sets of that. So I sped it up just to show me doing some progressive overload and looking for my working weight. You can see I'm stopping every rep on the bottom, looking to come up off the ground fast. These are called pen lay rows, actually. Starting from a dead stop and driving those elbows low toward my waist, trying to keep my back nice and flat the whole time. Minimal hip movement. All that tension is in your lats and your upper back. Key ingredient is to maintain that neutral spine. So after I did my 5x5 working set, this is actually my last set. I want to make this video short and sweet, so I obviously sped it up. But on my last working set, I did a drop set. On strength days, I usually keep, you know, low reps and low volume, but I'm a sucker for volume, and I wanna walk away with a pump from every workout. So it's a strength day, but I definitely incorporate at least one set where I just crank out reps. Usually my last set is called a drop set. You can see I did pen lay rows until I couldn't, and then I did bent over rows until I couldn't, and then I just kind of took like a rest pause action until I got, I don't know, 27 or 30 reps. I don't know what it was, but I just basically extend the set as long as possible, and it brings a little bit more intensity, obviously, into the set, and also more work for the muscles. My next major movement is bench press, flat bench, and I'm doing the same exact thing. Worked my way up into, this time it's going to be a 6 rep max, and I'm doing 4 sets. I'm taking about a minute in between each set. Slight arch in the lower back. Keeping my elbows facing down away from my shoulders. And squeezing out those. I may have gotten 8 reps because I was feeling good. I don't know. My program says 6, but I may have gotten 8. I'm not counting. Good stuff. And I took a really short break. Just kidding. I took about a minute break, and this is my last set. I just wanted to show the drop set mentality. Let's count reps. That's 1. Pinching shoulder blades back. That's 2. 3. Bars moving pretty consistent. Not super fast, but it's moving up without any hesitation, which I'm liking. That's what I look for. That's what I try to keep my weight at and my intensity. Squeaked it out. Good job. All right, now I'm doing my drop set. So on that last set, I'll drop the weight once at least and crank out a few more reps. I only took 20 pounds off, so I'm not sure how many reps I'm going to be able to get, but 4, 5, 6, good. Until positive failure, until I feel comfortable with my reps, and I know that if I did any more reps, that bar would not move off my chest. And again, that extra rep is not worth it for me, so I'm a pretty good auto regulator, so to speak. And then here I just brought my legs up into a tabletop position, lightweight, get more core work out of it. And then I extended this last set. I don't know how many I did. Leg lifts, probably did like 15 to 10 ratio. I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I probably did 2, maybe 15, 3, 4, 5. Trying to keep that back flat. 7, 8. Meanwhile, I'm squeezing my chest the whole time. Oh, I did 9. All right, well, that was that, my drop set. I go until I get bored. Next up, guys, I did some dumbbell rear flies and bent over flies. Again, taxing that lower back a little bit more. Taxing the upper back with the flies. Keeping a neutral spine. Not really trying to move my hips. And my second set, I changed up the shoulder position a little bit, and I brought my pinkies out first. This puts a little bit more emphasis on your rear delts. And the other way I was just doing it puts a little bit more emphasis on your rhomboids and your mid traps. So I suggest doing a combination. Like this time I changed the lighting, and I think I changed my hand grip a few times. So yeah, I went pinkies out, and I think I may have did like a little drop set. When I couldn't get any more quality reps with that, then I changed it up. So the pinkies out is going to be a little bit more difficult, and here you get a little bit more help from some other muscles, so I just did a little combination. And then last up, I did some lateral flies, but I've been doing this butterfly kind of fly out. Back in the day, I used to do them, and I watched an Athlete X video recently, and he was talking about them. So it brought back some old school stuff, but just starting in an external rotation position first, meaning your palms are up, elbows are in, and as you bring those dumbbells out, then you're flaring your elbows out, and hands can come up a little bit higher than your elbows. Really going to attack the side medial deltoid. And then my last exercise was some standing barbell curls. Just recovering. I say just. It's been 2 years since my bicep injury, but I haven't done much barbell curl, so I want to get back into that old school strength, barbell curl. And I avoided them for a while because it definitely locks your position up with your hands and your shoulders, but I didn't go too heavy with this, but my reps were 20, 10, 10, 8, 6. And you can see I had a little bit of momentum with that lower back kind of moving, but fairly strict. I didn't want to rock that much. Really want to keep those elbows pointing down. If you have to lean back a little bit to create leverage, fine, but you got to know your limits. And of course, I did a drop set with the standing barbell curls. This is the last exercise of the day, of this workout. This is day 3, upper body, push-pull, horizontal, chest, back, biceps. And I did my drop set. And the way I do my drop sets is I take a few pounds off, crank out a few more reps. I usually don't count the reps. I just go until my form starts to slip or I get bored. And or tired, but usually I can drop. Just want to extend the set as long as possible, guys. Keeping good solid form. You see my elbows are still facing down. I don't have too much swing in my hips, but this is it, guys. Day 3, amped phase 1. Get amped.